Gotta keep an eye on my Slim, cause he shady. He ain't know what he was doing. I had to school to teach you how to turn. I'm a tutor. How you jumping out of foreign pockets filled with all. I'm riding with a cougar, red and green Gucci sweater on, just like Freddy Krueger. Everybody around me family. We don't do recruiting. Everybody around me, ain't no telling who it. Tell promoters book me, we gon' come and make a movie. All my friends got me riding with the. Got some on the way. Told Brody went to and he lost, and they gave him all day. Collect card, pick it up, feel him smiling through the phone. Told me keep my feet on his till he come home. You know it's on. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My mans, I'm riding with a picture of him. Shoot back to the crib, went to track hard. Got it tinted up, caught him off. Now he in a. Ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up.
Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And it's the Knicks to start out. They grab their own miss. Here's Towns. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. Three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Celtics ball. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Jrue Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Boston shooting their first free throw of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Towns. Takes the three. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a three-point game. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Standing at 7'3", we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. It's stolen by Holiday. To the paint. Here's White. And a two-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Towns. To end the run. And Porzingis with the block.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Three-pointer Holiday.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Boston with a rebound. Outside Tatum. Brown with a screen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Outside Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Holiday. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Timeout. Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here's Brunson. To win the drought. New York again can't hit.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Right side Tatum. Back to Brown. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 10. Hard with it. Guarded now by Holiday. To the right side. Back to Brunson. Pass to Achua. And here's Brunson. From deep. Sinks the tray.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Now Tatum. Down low. And Brown with the stuff.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And Brunson, here we go. Three-pointer, Bridges. They get it back. Second chance effort. Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. No good from outside. Boston leading by 9. To the middle. Porzingis in the post. Pass to Holiday. To the inside. Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And he gets that one. Tatum's got 6 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Boston in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Robinson with it. Now Horford defending. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And Bridges lays it in. Bridges has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Horford. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. Knicks trail by 16. Outside McBride. Right side Achua. Back to McBride. Pass to Anunoby. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. To the paint. Here's Hauser. Here's Pritchard. To the middle. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Bridges. Tatum can't hit. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 14. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Back to McBride. Bridges outside. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Offensive board. Outside Anunoby. Bridges outside. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Celtics lead by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first half. Soft touch off the glass. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
The first free throw is good. Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability. And Bridges does whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Bridges. And stolen by Holiday. Towns down low. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
They kick it out to Porzingis. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He's got 5.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Towns. From the high post, he drills it.
And Towns can make this shot in his sleep. It's something the defense must guard closely.
Holiday with the ball.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. 29 seconds left in the second. Brunson taking his time here. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Cornette sets a screen. Inside. With 4 on the clock. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
33.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Boston shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the tee. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
I love whenever Porzingis hits the offensive boards. He has the height needed to hurt defenses in this regard. And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Holiday. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. There's Tatum with the 3.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Outside Hart. The 3. Boston pulls it in. Now Tatum. He's got 10. Good work defensively by Towns. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And yep, it's good. Anunoby's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Knicks trail by 19. Towns looking for an opening. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Tries again. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics lead by 19. And here's Tatum. Porzingis in the post. And here's Brown for 3. Can't get it to drop. And here are the Knicks now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Brunson with the bucket.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams making some changes here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Shaman. Launches a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics lead by 18. And the layup is good off the glass. Porzingis has got 9.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Back to Brunson. And he gets it to go. Give him 8.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
And Brown with the stuff.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Down low. Here's Hart. No luck on that one. Nice D from Tatum.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Tatum. 35 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, Robinson with a block. And now the Knicks on the break. Basket counts. McBride's gotten his first points in this one.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Back to Tatum. Outside Holiday. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 10 points.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for Boston. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be right back.
46.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Knicks trail by 20. Here's Payne. Inside. Here's Towns. Banked it in off the glass.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Here's Tatum. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Outside Payne. Pass to Achua. Towns with the ball. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Craig with a screen. Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Here's Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Tatum. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Back to Payne. Fires from deep. The shot that time not on target. Celtics lead by 22. Tatum from long range. Towns with a rebound. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's McBride. The three-pointer off the mark. Boston on offense. To the inside. Here's Pritchard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Pass to Towns. Back to Payne. Here's Towns. Horford covering for three. And Karl Anthony Towns hits from deep.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You got to guard Towns from the corners especially.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
And the bucket is good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
Screen by Horford. Holiday with the ball. Hard covering. To the middle. Here's Horford. Towns with a rebound. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the paint. Out to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Towns down low. Up top, Bridges. Over White. Horford pulls it in.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Holiday shifts gears, he quickly leaves people behind.
Bridges, left side. Outside Brunson. Pass to Hart. Now Brunson. He takes it in. Off with the layup.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
And New York has possession. And here's Anunoby. Uses the glass on the layup.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
57-35.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Horford. And the layup falls.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Robinson with a steal. Timeout. New York calls timeout. 1 second left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
And here's Wright from the arc. It's off. So we see the Celtics taking the